The Minister of Education, Dr. Maruf Olatunji Alausa, says Nigeria's education reforms can only succeed through stronger collaboration between the federal and state governments. He also advocated a shift to data-driven decision-making, describing education as the nation's most powerful tool for economic growth, national security, and sustainable development. Speaking at the opening of the 5-day executive retreat for Commissioners of Education, organized by the Committee of State Commissioners of Education, Dr. Alausa said President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has placed education at the center of the Renew Hope agenda by providing the political leadership and support for far-reaching reforms in the sector. He noted that while the federal government provides policy direction and strategic intervention, the responsibility for delivering quality education rests largely with the state, making closer collaboration essential to achieving lasting results.
It is at the subnational level that education truly comes alive. The classroom belongs to the state. The teachers belong to the state. Basic education is fundamentally driven by the state. Secondary education is largely managed by the state. Therefore, if the state succeeds, Nigeria succeeds. If the state fails, Nigeria fails. And it was as if the lead speaker had read my speech. He focused heavily on foundational education, basic education. But that's where you build the foundation.
The minister reaffirmed that education is a shared national responsibility that transcends political affiliations. He urged stakeholders to institutionalize reliable education data, strengthen accountability, invest in human capital, and sustain collaborative reforms that will improve learning outcomes nationwide.
You have a reinvigorated Federal Minister of Education that is working shoulder to shoulder with you, holding your hands, dialoguing with you, collaborating with you. That kind of support was not there before. You have it today. That in itself will ease your work. And we're also helping you to direct investment on where you can get some other additional investment to support your individual agendas. This is not time for any exoteric agenda. Your basic agenda is how do I strengthen the quality of education by deploying more instructional materials? How do I improve access to education? And how do I also improve infrastructures?
Delivering the keynote presentation titled Beyond the Tenure of Commissioners, Sustaining Education Reforms in the Era of Digital Disruption, former Aviation Minister and Chancellor of the Athena Center for Policy and Leadership, Mr. Osita Chidoka, challenged commissioners to implement reforms capable of outlasting political administrations.
When you stop a reform, then you run into serious problem. So we have to treat continuity as an infrastructure, not sentiment. So Nigeria needs to learn the behavior of accumulation of what is working. And there are many things that are working in Nigeria today. How do we accumulate it beyond their tenure, beyond the tenure of the minister?
Among the key outcomes of the retreat was the minister's proposal for the Council of State Commissioners of Education to institutionalize quality review meetings to promote peer learning, assess progress, share best practices, and strengthen accountability across the Federation. CNN News.